look at this business, you got to understand that the things that's going to take place in your business is not about you, but it has to be because of you. I'm going to say that one more time. When you learn to change the way you look at things, things will suddenly begin to change. It's not about you, but it's because of you. When you make that mental shift, I promise you, amazing things will take place in your business. Guys, go ahead and have a seat. So I have the extreme honor and privilege to train on something that I call the 6 R's. And I'm excited to train about this because I believe that it's about learning how to bring them in, how to keep them in, but how to also move them along. You know, I've been in this industry for about 10 years actually, and I've always been a big recruiter. But it's not something that I intentionally do. It's literally the law of attraction kicking into my business. And you can talk with Mercy, and she would say that my inbox, my DMs are always just piled up with people saying, please sign me up. So when you start to learn to change the way you look at things, I promise you, things will suddenly begin to change. But let's talk about the 6 R's. I say the 6 R's. 6 R's. The first R that I'm excited to talk about, next slide please, is number 1, setting realistic goals. Please grab your pen and paper. Please change the slide. Number 1, setting realistic goals. What is a realistic goal? Let me tell you my honest opinion about what's a realistic goal. Number 1, the first thing that we all should want to do is to just be able to at least pay our bills. Can you say pay my bills? Pay my bills. So I encourage you, when you go home today, write out every single bill. Next slide, Mary Jo. Write out every single bill that you have. A lot of times we don't even know our overhead. We don't know our monthly expenses. And so what I encourage you to do is to take retail and understand that retail is the key that unlocks our compensation plan, but know exactly, y'all say exactly, what you need to run your household. So that means accumulatively, find out what your light bill is, your water bill is. And let's just say, for example, your monthly bills is $3,000 a month, okay? All you gotta do is make a decision, y'all say make a decision, that you are gonna take personal responsibility for your bills. So now, when it comes to the retail aspect of our business, going to the second R, guys, retail is truly the key that unlocks our compensation plan. And if your bills is $3,000 a month, only thing that you're going to be responsible for is making $100 a day. That's called YOE, your own efforts. Okay, retail. So let me give you an example. One of the things I sell a lot of, and I have an incredible shipping department. One time for my son, Hennessy Pearson, who is responsible for, how you go to the next one, baby? Who is responsible for my shipping department. I sell a lot of ISOT, I sell a lot of NutriBurst, and obviously I sell a lot of NRG. I call it the 30-33 kit. And because I use a lot of your transformations, I do what you call post for profits. Can you say post for profits? That has allowed me, guys, to do very, very, very well with retail. As a matter of fact, guys, to be candid and just honest and upfront, I personally retail at least $10,000 a month worth of products, all right? Stop being a hater. Yes, get excited. The third R. Guys, you have to reinvest in your business. Like for real. This is probably one of the most important parts of this business, but a lot of people tend to miss this most important part to our business. If you sell a pack of tea for $20, how much profit did you make? So that means where does the other 10 have to go? Guys, back into your business. So for example, if a person's focus is on $3,000 a month, which is 10 packs of tea a day, in essence you made $200, right? But when you do the math, no, you did not make $200. Your profit margin was $100. You have to take the other $100 and you gotta do what? Guys, you gotta reinvest back into your business. Not only do you gotta have, guys, my whole goal every month is to make sure I keep a large inventory of tea, of NutriBurst, of NRG, and Roller can tell you, that I literally call at least every 3-4 days saying, hey, I just placed the order, but I need that order overnighted to me because, guys, I significantly reinvest back into my business, okay? So y'all say reinvest. Reinvest. Another thing you have to learn how to do is that you got to reinvest in yourself. This industry is truly about the person that you have to become. If you're not growing personally, you cannot expect for you to grow financially. People have to see a difference in you, a difference in your attitude, a difference in your conversation, a difference in just your overall being in order for you to grow your business. I tell people all the time that if you're not able to sign people up in your business, it's because people do not believe that you can take them somewhere that they have never been. People gotta believe in your ability to take them somewhere they have never been. And so if that's a problem for you, you want to reinvest and do some personal development, attend seminars, go to events, buy the right books, do the right things. But of course, when it comes to our business, guys, reinvest in your business. Okay, that's the third one. The fourth one, which gets me excited. And I want y'all to write this down because this stuff is extremely important to your success, but it's important to bring people into business for moving them along to the next step. As you heard everybody talk about, directors and executives and all that good stuff, guys, you have to know that our business model is based upon retail, but it's also based upon residual. I don't think nobody here just wants to sell, and never get to the point where they're making a significant residual income. The key is to retail. Y'all say retail. Until you can get to the residual. Retail. Until I can get to the residual. Remember, in the beginning, y'all say the beginning, your business is going to be solely based upon retail commissions. I tell people all the time, guys, I sold $70,000 worth of tea my first 2 months in the business, all right? And y'all can clap for that, all right? So residual. Let me tell you what's so important about the residual aspect. Remember, TLC is a direct sales company first. This is what y'all got to remember. We are a direct sale company first. And we are a multi-level marketing company second, which means you can make a significant income without tapping into the residual aspect of our business. But when you make a decision that you are ready to get involved in the residual, that means you are now responsible for building a team, responsible for leading your team, responsible to make sure that your people have a system to plug into. And so what we do in my organization, guys, we do a lot of home parties. Y'all say home parties. Home parties. And one of the things that Jeff and I was talking about is that, we see that a lot of people, they don't really want to do home parties anymore because they're so used to doing things with the big crowds. They think that, in order for them to do a successful event, it has to be 50 people, it has to be 100 people. So what has happened is that people are now not as excited as they used to be about doing the small basic stuff that really works. When I go back to when we first started, Jeff and Janetta Simpson and Nate and Pam McCrae, I can tell you all that we were, notorious about being in those living rooms. And so I love when I heard Mr. Simpson talk about, edification and building up your upline, because a lot of you all here today, you're plugged into some very, very powerful uplines. Go ahead and give your upline a round of applause right now. If you have an upline that has a good story, you should be very grateful. Because if you learn to get very good at edifying and leveraging your upline, it's going to help you to tap in to the residual income aspect of our business. Now, let me give y'all a tip. You got to learn how to be a master promoter. You got to learn how to edify the stories. You got to learn how to tell a person, you can get 5 people. Me and Jeff talked about this. Get 5 people in your living room. 5. Can I say 5? You cannot make residual income at TLC until you are binary qualified. Yes or yes? And so really and truly, if you don't have a binary, you do know we only really get paid 2 ways if you don't have a binary. You know that? We only get paid retail and fast start until you get binary qualified. And so when you understand that one key element, you got to be able to express that to your brand new business partner, that if you only want to make $100 a day, enjoy yourself. Go ahead and do that. But if you want to get to the place that you can make money in your sleep, that you can do this and build this the right way, that you can make money for another 10, 20, 30 years, then we got to get some people in your living room. I hope y'all wrote that down. Because until people get that binary unlocked, there is no residual income to be made. And so guys, leading out of this event, you definitely want to start to do your home parties and invite 5 people. Not only home parties, party because I got to be upfront and honest with you all. I do a lot of conference calls, like a lot of them. But I only do conference calls with people that can get at least 15 people on the line. All right? I do a lot of Zooms nowadays. I even do a lot of Skype presentations now. Because in my situation, I'm willing to do whatever is necessary to build my business. Can y'all say whatever is necessary? I am the head and not the tail. Hello, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to keep my business flowing. So guys, again, you cannot make residual income in TLC if you do not have a binary. And so you have to feel confident in telling your people, we need to get at least 5 people in your living room. Can you get at least 5 people on a Skype call? Can you get at least 5 people on a Zoom or on a conference call line? Because if not, you're only going to make retail money. Y'all got that? Yes. Awesome. The 5th R is retention. There's so many things that goes into retention. I wish I could stay up here for another few hours. But one of the things I can tell you, and I heard Jeff talk about this for real, people come for the money, but they stay for the feeling. Yeah. Guys, when you learn to build people, the people will build the business. Yeah. Remember, it's not about you, but it's because of you. Are you inspiring people? Are people, excited about you? Do you post things that's inspirational? Are you congratulating and celebrating your team? Do your team understand the difference in how to place their orders? Let me talk about this for a moment. Guys, when it comes to our back office, I learned just here the other day that a lot of people don't know how to read the back office. Right. And if they don't know how to read the back office, you know what's happening? These people are losing a lot of money, which means by default, you are losing a lot of money because we got what you call the 50% check match. Right. And so, retention. How do we keep the retention in our business? Number one, guys, obviously after you understand building a relationship with your people, connecting with your people, collaborating with your people, edifying and celebrating your people, now we get down to the mechanics of what it is that we have to do, right? I want y'all to look at this real quick and know that one of the things that I have been doing lately that's been working so wonderfully for me, I call it back office assessments. Y'all want to write that down. Back office assessments. And what does that mean? That means I go to someone's home or sit with them at a restaurant or what have you, or we may even log into Skype. And I do a screen share with these people. And when I do the screen share, my goal, my number one objective is to teach them 3 key things to their back office. Number one, guys, clicking on that tab right there that says My Business. Do y'all see that? Yes. My business is extremely important to someone that wants to make residual income. Okay, now, after you click on My Business, now this goes to the residual. After a person clicks on My Business, the only thing that they should be clicking on after that really is volume. Right. We know that we get paid, on our left and our right leg, but we get paid residually based on our lesser leg of business. Yes and yes? Yes. So if the team doesn't know that, or if your business partner doesn't know that, they're steadily putting everybody on the strong side, or everybody all over the place on inside legs and all this other stuff, because nobody sat down and really explained to them how to get that done. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Nobody explained to me either. But I'm learning that people are just so accustomed to being told what to do. And it's unfortunate, but in my mind, that's my money. So in my mind, if you don't know how to build, it's affecting my check match. Right. Hopefully y'all catching on to what I'm saying. And if you don't know how to build right, you ain't getting no residual check, which means I ain't getting no check match. Some of y'all laughing, who ain't laughing, y'all lost. If you don't know how to properly structure your business, right, Anna? You affecting my check match. And I got a problem with that. I'm not in the philanthropy. I'm not Shanita Foster. I'm not feeding 1,000 children for free. So, number two, guys, we got it. This is real easy. 3 things. 1, my business. 2, volume. 3, they should look at the volume. Do you know I sat with this guy the other day? Literally, y'all, he had like 3,200 on his left and like 60 on his right. I explained to him how to read his back office. Do you know this man went director in 5 hours? But he also made $1,200 literally in 5 hours after he understood this right here. Y'all say it's simple. So now you have to teach them how to look and see, okay, you see LV right there. It says 59 something. What does that say? 5,930 on the left. You see that? Yeah. On the right, it says 4,605. It also says total carryover, RV, which obviously means the right leg of business is the strong leg of business, right? Let me repeat this. If y'all don't get this, y'all gonna be in trouble. Hopefully you're in my check match. So now, seriously, y'all, it has 31,000 in right volume carryover. So if this person wanted to go director, just director, what does this person have to do? All they got to do is put 1,000 points on that LV right there, and make sure they have 80 points, and make sure they got 2 active people. See, this is the thing that I want y'all to understand. We got to make sure everybody has 2 active people. And here's a mistake I see a lot of people make. They think because they enrolled somebody 6 months ago, and the person bought a pack of tea or 5 packs of tea 6 months ago, that they're binary qualified. Guys, if your person has to place an order once a month, you're not binary qualified. I tell people, enroll your dog on the left if you need to. Enroll your cat on the right if you need to. And no, it doesn't even matter. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on, because this is real good and I'm going to move on after this. Even if you're not really ready to actively build your business, binary qualify yourself. Listen, binary qualify yourself and put yourself on a $40 ownership if you're not really building the business right now. So when you finally wake up and smell the coffee, you got a strong leg of business. If you smart, you'll get your dog, little pig on the left. You understand? Little champ on the right. Champ ain't gotta have no social security number, none of that. I'm moving along, get in trouble. So once the person, please follow me. Once a person knows what's on the left and the right side of their business, that person that I just showed you, let's go back. Don't worry about it. What was it? The right leg had 31,000 and some change, okay? Right? So they need to put, if they want to go executive, or let's just say director, they need to put 1,000 points on that left side of business, yes or yes? Yes. They now need to know how to change their sides. Yes. I'm so tired of people calling me saying, I enrolled 5 people, but everybody on the left, how I move them? Baby, it's too late. Go find you 5 of them. You got to call my company stressing them out to move this and move. No. So guys, this is how you change your placement. Please pay attention. When a person tells me I'm binary qualified, but I put both on my right, you're not binary qualified. You can't move them. Go get you one more. You can't be stressing out corporate about little small stuff, right? So here's how you change your settings from left to right. Click on your actual, where it says my business right there, right? No, not my business. You see where it says my name? What does it say? Rue or whoever, whatever? Click on that. When you click on that name, a drop down little thing is gonna come up. You now click on that one that says change settings. And after that, you click on binary placement. Okay? After binary placement, the number 3 shows you right there, outer left. All you gotta do is click on edit and click on outer left so that the next person that enrolls in your business will automatically fall on your outer left leg of business. Does this make sense? Yes. Guys, listen, not only do you have to master this, but you gotta sit down with your people, in my DJ voice, with my people. And you gotta teach them how to read their back office. Thank you so much, Mary Jo. You did a great job with this demonstration. Right here, this is another thing you gotta know. This is all a part of retention, y'all. Not just hyping them up, teach them some stuff. Guys, another thing you need to know how to do is how to enroll. You click on enrollment. Listen, once you click on enrollment, automatically the $35 kit is gonna be right there. I never pressure a person to pick a pack. Buy whatever you wanna buy, baby. Just buy some stuff, okay? I tell the person, hey, enroll and just do whatever you're gonna do. I never make a person buy a pack. But another thing I want you guys to be very clear on is how to set up your auto ship, your smart ship. Guys, we got a goal to become a $1 billion company, for real. And I can tell you that one of the most key things, or one of the essential parts of your success, for real, and Mr. Lloyd talked about principles, but it's about getting in alignment. Can I say alignment? Alignment. If you truly believe in TOC, you truly believe that it's your season, it's your turn, it's your time, you know, I believe that commitment is spelled C-A-S-H. Cash. should set your authorship up to 120-point authorship. I'm gonna repeat that. Listen, if you want your sponsor, your coach, your mentor to get in alignment with you, if you want to be in alignment with us in this new wave of leaders, give it up to the new wave of leaders, guys, that's coming up. I'm so proud and I'm so grateful for my company. The new stories is just so amazing, but everybody in here, guys, should be on a minimum of $120 sponsorship. I do $120 a week because I'm afraid that one week something may not happen and I don't want to lose my check, right? So everybody in here should be on a minimum of a 120-point authorship. And the 6 R is very simple, guys. This tour is called Back to the Basics. We got to all get very good at doing the things that seem very simple and very boring. We got to keep doing them over and over and over again. And when you get bored in your business, guys, change your environment. Get around some new people. Attend events. Call your upline and say, hey, can I come and spend a weekend with you? Hey, can I come and spend a day with you? I just need a new environment. If you get bored, go find you some new people to work with so you can get excited again about what you're doing, because the only reason you're bored is because you ain't doing nothing. Right. And so unfortunately, but fortunately, I love what we do because it's so simple. All you gotta do is make a decision to do it over and over and over and over again. And when you get bored, guess what you do? Go find somebody new and you do it over and over and over and over again. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. And in Houston, Texas, I told the people in Houston that I made a decision to do the very opposite of what I see everybody else doing. Anything I see somebody doing, Mercy can tell you. If a whole bunch of people is doing something, she already know my answer is that we're doing the very opposite of what everybody is doing. True story. And so I said, everybody's starting to write checks to themselves. But here's the problem. How can you write a check when you ain't even make no deposits? So I'm not writing a check out to myself anymore. I have a deposit slip that I have written out to myself. See, a lot of people, your mouth is writing checks that your deposits ain't never gonna allow you to cash. It don't work like that. You gotta put something in order to get something out. And so what I did is I took a deposit slip and it said $6 million dated December 31st, 2018. It says money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Money makes me happy. Money gives me freedom. Money gives me joy. Money gives me peace. Money gives me stability. Money gives me options. Money gives me contribution. Money makes me feel good. Money allows me to travel the world and do things for my people. And so guys, listen, start making deposits in order to be able to make withdrawals. Thank you guys so much. My bad. So I had the extreme pleasure of bringing up two of my favorite people in TLC. I gotta be honest, I love Jack, and of course I love my sponsors, Shantae and Kenny Lloyd. Without them, I wouldn't even be here. Honestly, I'm so grateful that they didn't forget about me. I'm so grateful that they came back and got me, even to this very day. People don't understand our bond is bigger than just commission. We are a family. We've been friends for 10 years, y'all. We've been friends for 10 years. They was around when my mom died, and we have a true bond. When I go to their house, they know I'm sleeping somewhere nearby them. When we go somewhere, they know I'm sitting somewhere nearby them. It's a genuine connection that we have, and so please give it up to my sponsors, Kenny and Shantae Lloyd, please. I love y'all so much. Y'all allow me to be me. But I want to bring, thank you so much. But I want to bring up two very important people that have significantly contributed to my success. When I first started TLC, Rosa would answer the phone. She would, even to this day, if I call Rosa for any problem, guys, she is available and ready. We are so blessed to have Rosa, our mentor, in this company. Y'all, we are so blessed to have Rosa, our mentor, in this company. You guys don't know how much she fights for us. And then we have a gentleman that, literally, guys, you talk about this man doesn't go to sleep. If you give him a goal and you tell him that you're aiming for a target, he would not go to sleep with you until that target is hit. And when you have those type of people around you that says, you know what, you want to pay off your house, Jeffrey and other Simpson, we're going to work until that house is paid off. When you have people that says, what do I got to do to serve and to help you? Those are the people you want to love and you want to hold on to. So I want to give it up to somebody I love so dearly, someone who stayed up with us, man, many a days.